What is, people? Okay, for some good news. The situation that we had earlier has subsided, and I'm no longer bleeding profusely. Um, is that what that? What if? Never mind. I was about to say something that perhaps I didn't know how to say. Moving along. Um, it stopped, and I'm glad that it stopped because if it didn't, I may have died because I'm trying to take it light on my juice because I still don't have any more maple syrup. And then I thought that I had about 7 ounces of maple syrup, which I told you guys in my other video that I only use 4 ounces of maple syrup in my concoction. And then I poured my 4 ounces this morning only to realize that what I had left was probably like 2 ounces. So I don't know what I'm going to do because I won't be on day 10 until 2 days, which is not the plan. And I do not want to come off this until 40 days. You know, that's not a good thing to me. So, what I'm going to do is just try to drink as much as I can every so often today, but just try to be prepared that I may need to save some for tomorrow. So if I can cut it in half, do it that way, and perhaps we may have ourselves a temporary fix, which it's not good to not have the recommended amount because I'm already under the minimum, which I found out, and I can't blame anybody but myself because you can't just go off of someone else's you just can't take somebody else's word for something as important as this. You know, I thought that my boyfriend told me that 4 was the minimum, meaning 6 is the max. Six is recommended, but you can do 4 because that's the minimum. Only to find out 8 is what you're supposed to do, and 6 is the minimum, and we're under at 4 ounces of syrup. So yeah, I should have just researched it myself. But either way, you know, that's what I did last time, and it worked out just fine for me. You know, I haven't blacked out yet. I did have a weak moment where I did stumble and I fell, but you know, that was because I kneeled down and then I jumped up like an idiot. So yeah, I got a show tomorrow to do, the Chicago Fashion Incubator show that I was able to be in through my school. And yeah, it's the only find out I got to go earlier because I have to meet somebody at the Mario Tricosi salon downtown. And if I'm not feeling the energy like I had the day before yesterday, then that may be a problem. Cause these shows are usually high energy, and I'm gonna be dressing again, which is it's fun, but it's hectic. It only lasts for like a few brief minutes, but while it's going on, it'll drive you crazy. Anyways, I really like talking to this thing. It kind of gives me somewhere to escape to when I'm feeling weak and distracts me from uh, cravings because I watch TV. And like I said before, TV is programmed to make you hungry, even if they're not showing food. But this particular day, today, a couple of hours ago, I was watching Super Sweet 16 and the reunion of Basketball Wives. And every time I would switch between the two channels, because one channel was showing food, the other channel would also be showing food. And then at one point, and I'm not even kidding, it was at some point where they were saying, like, they were talking about something, and at the end of the commercial, they just kept saying food. They were like, food, 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 food. I'm like, are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Because I'm not laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I almost freaking ate the TV. I almost bit through the TV downstairs. I was like, oh my God. So how the hell am I supposed to? Anyways, on days like this, when you guys see me making like 3, 4 videos in a day, it's usually one of those days where I just need a distraction. But on a day like tomorrow, the last thing I'll be wanting to do is eat because I'll be so tired. I just probably crashed. And then right after that, I got to register. And then it's back to school next week, which is great because though it does distract me, it makes me lose a lot of energy. But this is day 8, so I'm probably about to be starting to get my energy back. Because, yeah. Day 8 through day 30 is usually one solid grouping in terms of the whole 40 days. So, like, great day 1 through something, and then 3 through 7. So, 1 through 2, and 3 through 7 or something. So, yeah. Anyways, also, I'm going to be getting a new camera on next week. The week after next, I'll have a new camera. So you guys don't have to put up with this. Possibly have a new laptop as well. So, yeah. I know how that sounds. Like, how can I not afford my maple syrup? But I can afford those things. That's because those things are through kind of like a stipend type situation, so to speak. Quotations. Angry quotations. Anyways, I don't want to get on here all the time and talk about other things that aren't related to the lemonade diet because I know some of you probably don't really want to know what's going on with me outside of this experience. But I've been having a lot of things on my mind lately, like that Rebecca black girl. Please watch that video, the Friday video. It is hilariously ridiculous. Like, the acting is like, it's ridiculous. And then some other stuff had me just rolling. But anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys possibly later when I get rid of this bad accent that I've gotten here. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And I hope that I'm able to help you guys who are thinking about doing this cleanse at some point. Hopefully, I can be an example. And, deuces.